Hello, and welcome to Crystals and Chai. Here are the few of the services that I offer. My virtual healing sessions, proud graduate of the Lightworker Academy, and of course my virtual healing and work area. My crystal jewelry station, where I make all of my designs in special orders. Fluorite, such a beautiful, loving crystal. My wire wrap design of lapis lazuli, that is for sale. And here is just a little sample of my energy healing. For full sessions, please see my link tree. Energy work with crystals is a beautiful thing. Can you feel that energy? For my services, including jewelry, please connect with my link tree. And thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. Have a beautiful and blessed day. Thank you.
Let's bring that beautiful soul up here. Did you all feel that? Every time I watch it, I feel that. Every time. Here's Miss Kari. Hi, love. How are you, dear?
Nervous.
You're fine. Everyone has survived. You've been here all day. Everyone survived. I haven't lost one person
I got my
yet.
selenite.
See? Oh my goodness. Every time I watch that, I feel it. Every time I watch it, I feel it. It's just such so beautiful, Kari. Thank you so much for being here. So Kari, the title of her talk today is supposed to be why I'm a light worker, or why I became a light worker. And I feel like that's gonna go deep. So do you want to tell us a little bit about how you came into this world of crystals and chai, crystals and universal energy?
I honestly don't know exactly when it started. I know when my children were younger, they're in their almost 30s now, but they had growing pains. So I helped them with that. Did not know that just by helping them with their muscle, but not touching, was helping them. And it'd take about 5 milliseconds and they'd be good. That's usually not how it works when kids have growing pains, but I did not know I was doing that. And then flash forward 15 some years later, my family, and I found out my aunt is a clairvoyant and she has those abilities. And I was like, wait a minute, I'm related to you. So I've got to have some of that too. And turned out I did. And then I did not realize, then flash forward a little bit again. And I think it was right around the time in Instagram when one of your team messaged me that I realized that I really had a gift, few of them.
Mm-hmm.
So and then I didn't actually get into crystals until about a year and a half ago, 2 years ago. So I'm still kind of a baby crystal person.
Oh.
But the crystal vibrations, when I
Mm-hmm.
help people,
Mm-hmm.
they tell me what was going on with them.
Mm-hmm.
And then I did a little Google research, and I still do a little Google research to find out what's going on with them. And okay, then I'm going to use that to help you out while we're doing your session. And it
Mm-hmm.
really just vibed. And when I'm in my session, I just realized this about a month ago for myself. When I'm doing my sessions, I'm not really doing it. It's spirit. So
Mm-hmm.
when I'm going over virtually, I have a little chakra doll that helps me, a little proxy doll, and I align the crystals with what they need. And I just listen to spirit and feel the vibes of the parts that are needed. And I just work them over more than the others. And then they tell me on occasion spirit will come through. And that's how it works. And I'm not a real talkative person during these sessions because that's just not my thing, but I do let them know how I feel and what I feel. And the crystals help, spirit helps, my intuitive helps. And I love it. Don't that
That's
answer your question?
that's beautiful. Yes, definitely answers. So, we've been chatting earlier today. I think it was when I was chatting with Kai, and it probably a little bit came out with Vanessa as well. In that energy, we have all these different names for specific types of energy healers, right? But I find them limiting and annoying. Like, I use them because I have to, otherwise people might not understand what I'm saying. But in actuality, like what you're describing, a Reiki, right, practitioner would be like, oh, well, she's doing Reiki. Or I've heard people say, well, I do crystal Reiki, but it's exactly what you're saying, right? Or some will say, oh, but no, that's not what I'm doing at all. I'm like, we all like section it, but you just allow energy to flow through you.
I'm an energy vessel.
Yes.
That's what I call myself.
Yes.
And I call myself a light worker or an energy healer because I don't know any other way to express. I don't. Reiki's a beautiful thing. I do and have energy sessions for me. I love it, but I don't describe what I do as Reiki. So I basically I call myself a light worker and an energy healer, and I am an
Yeah.
energy vessel.
Yeah.
The body heals itself with its own energy,
Yes.
but by us doing our
Yes.
accomplishments.
Yes. And by being that conduit, just that flow, right? Right. So you described why you became a light worker a little bit in there, because of all of the souls, all the people that need help.
That's what I'm put on this earth to do, is help people.
Yeah. Um, when do you feel like you finally do you feel like you've always known that, or was that something, and then did you have to come to grips with it one day, or how did that kind of come about? Like saying, oh, yep, this is it. It's my purpose. It's what I'm supposed to do.
I've been helping people all of my life, whether it was energy related or not.
Mhm.
So, but when I realized what I could do, I knew I had to do it. And to me, it used to be that when I did the energy sessions, it would drain me. And then I came onto quantum breathing, and that helped my energy flow better. So basically, by channeling in, using a quantum breathing, and using the intuitiveness is how I'm able to do that. And I got so into my own thing, I completely forgot the question.
No, it was fine. It was now I think I've forgotten the question as well. We were talking about why you became a
I just became a
that need
light
help.
worker
Yeah.
because I really wanted to help people. I feel like it's kind of my soul's purpose is to help people with their energy. And I
Mhm.
love it. I love the work. I love when I'm done um, with a session, because you're never really done with energy work because you're always going to need to have those chakras balanced. But when I'm done with the session and I see that person feel lighter, happier, I want to scream out and say thank you because this is
Mhm.
awesome. It just
Mhm.
makes the whole world round.
Mhm. And
That's
I don't
yeah.
know if you find this, but I do that anytime, and I don't get a chance to do as many energy sessions as I used to. Um, I used to get like so much of a healing and a blessing just from allowing um universal light, right? Chi to flow through me. How about you? Do you like get like supercharged personally just from conducting these sessions?
Yes. In fact, that's why I don't do them really late at night because I'll be up half the night. I will. My sessions cut off around 7 o'clock. I
Mhm.
don't do them after that because I'll be like, wee. It just
Mhm.
gives me such a good vibe.
Mhm.
And it's not just the energy alone, though. I don't know if this makes sense. I get my own personal high from helping other people, knowing that my purpose is helping someone. If that
Mhm.
makes any sense, it just makes
Mhm.
me. I'm just blessed and grateful.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Um and becoming the intuitive empathic healer that is balanced so that we do not keep dipping off into codependency, because that's what can happen, like, because we get a rush from helping someone else. So sometimes we love to help someone else so much more than helping ourselves and making sure that we're balanced, because we get that rush and then we're out of whack. We're out of whack. You know what I mean?
When I end a session, I cut the cord
Mm-hmm.
in a lot of different ways. I cut the cord. I should learn that with the Lightworker Academy. That was an awesome tip too. Um, and then I take my crystals that I've used and I smudge them.
Mm-hmm.
And then I smudge my entire workspace.
Mm-hmm.
And then I just make sure that, because I'm an empathic sponge, and then I
Mm-hmm.
ask my energies, if you're not part of me, I'm the only energy that's in here. If you're not my energy, then you need to leave, and it's done. I smudge myself a little too.
Mm-hmm.
So I do all that to make sure that, and I come back to balance.
That's fantastic. That
I
is
have my,
fantastic.
yeah, if I don't have that, like I said, I'm an empathic sponge and I will hold it all in and I don't need that.
Yeah, we don't want that. We
Yeah.
don't want. Um, so talk to me a little bit about, or talk to us, I should say, a little bit about the result of your chakras being out of balance. And that's a very broad statement, I know, but a lot of things can happen as a result of your chakras, not being balanced and not being clear, because that's a huge part of what you do. Talk about like um illness and depression, anxiety, things that you see as a result of this.
You can have anything from anxiety to depression, and it's actually a scientific fact, doctored into, um, what do you call it? Scientific papers or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
that working with your energy and getting those chakras in your energy back into alignment can literally save a life with
Mm-hmm.
like getting that energy out.
Mm-hmm.
Um, if you like, I've been learning a lot about my crystals. Lapis lazuli is excellent for the thyroid. And if you're holding that and you're doing your sessions and that, now I'm not saying I'm a doctor and I can't cure. That's not what I'm saying, because I'm not, I don't cure anything.
Right.
But it does help. Like, amethyst is excellent for your third eye anxiety. I've helped people with that. So if your throat chakra is blocked, chances are that's why you can't communicate. That's why you're having problems expressing yourself. Um, if your chakras are blocked, there's chances of chronic illness and all of that, and it is not healthy.
Mm-hmm.
If you have those worked through, then, and sometimes it's also a bit of trauma in there.
Mm-hmm.
And if you have those traumas in there and those aren't released, so it may not even be a matter of health, it may be a matter of your spirit going through those traumatic events of
Yeah.
life. And if so, it's also, once you release those toxins from your energy, then that will also help out. That helped me out quite a bit because I had a lot of trauma in my life,
Mm-hmm.
and working with my lower, root, sacral, solar plexus with my, um, red garnet and, you know um, carnelian. I
Mm-hmm.
just it and releasing that, giving myself sessions, and all that trauma released.
Mm-hmm.
So I hope that
Mm-hmm.
answered your question.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Um, and it's interesting, like when I've helped people, let's say they felt extremely disempowered. So we would say, right, like that's a primarily you're in your solar plexus and your sacral, and they may have things like, IBS or something else, just ulcers, some of these other issues going on. And, granted, I'm not saying, we're not a medical doctor, not giving you medical advice. All I'm saying is when we get that energy balance, when we help them feel empowered again, when they gain their voice and their authority back in their own lives, it's amazing how it seems that their digestive and stomach issues just kind of magically go away.
Actually, um, one of my programs is an empathic sponge, because I am an empathic sponge.
Oh.
And an example is, a few years back, I was around somebody who was celiac,
Mhm.
and I wound up having a gluten intolerance with a headache the size of Texas. I
Yeah.
mean, oh my God. So I'm like, and then someone had said, don't accept those energies, put them back to where they need to go. So
Mhm.
I'm like, light bulb went off. Wait a minute. Now, the empathic sponge is like, you weren't born with it, you didn't have it before. So that's, so it's not like, if you were born with something, there's not much I can help with that part.
Mhm.
But if it comes onto your energy, I can help with that because I'm my own guinea pig.
Mhm.
And I was like, okay, this energy does not belong to me. It took me
Mhm.
about 3 to 4 months of constantly working with it, and I was able to do that.
Mm-hmm.
So that is a program I'm very, very proud of because, yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
They can find that on your link tree. We're going to drop your link tree in just a second here. But they can find all these different ways to work with you on your link tree. So we want to be sure that you guys go with Kari. And the reason why I'm going through this very much in depth with Kari is I think sometimes, as I did with all of anyone that's a healer, sometimes I've had people say to me, well, I don't want to come to you because I don't want to put this on you. And they have to know that we as energy healers, we have already taken the steps, right, to not take that on. Like, that's a big thing. I mean, a lot of you knew this before you came to Lightworker Academy. Some folks learned it while they were in Lightworker Academy, or learned at least some new tools. But that's a big thing that we talk about and we make sure everybody knows is we're not taking on your energy. We're just here to kind of hold this space and facilitate the transformation. And then here you go, empowerment, right? You're back, but that's not for us to take on. We're not here to, so it's okay. We can handle it. Is what I'm glad that you're going through this process. So people know when that, nope, Kari can, yeah, she's good. No, she gets it. She gets it. So, and that you can handle it, right? Which is why
Okay.
you became a light worker, right? Otherwise, what's the point if you have to go sit in the corner every, you know, 2 hours because you can't work with anybody else, right? That's just because you took on too much.
Exactly. I work with my energy every day.
Yeah. Yeah. Can you talk to us a little bit about the jewelry? I'm always intrigued by people who wrap and who create jewelry.
Well, the one thing about my jewelry, and I have my lapis lazuli here. See if I can hold it up to the camera.
That is beautiful.
In my head, and then I made it.
That is beautiful.
Thank you. And I know I'm wearing it, but when someone purchases it, I put a new hook in there so that it's like I never wore it. I also smudge my stuff. Because it says just letting you know, it's always good. I have got, let's see, sapphire. I try to make things for everyone. And these are little droplets. Oh, I could do it this way. It might be a little, I don't know, my name's all over it because, like, there we go. They're just, it's basically, they're just the little bead form. But I also do get a little bit fun into it with, so whenever I make jewelry, I have an intention of love, light, prosperity, and basically, if that person needs something specific, it goes into that intention.
That's lovely. So you guys, she
I can
makes
keep
these.
going on.
Yeah, she hand makes these. And do you do custom as well if somebody has like a request? Yeah, so she'll do customized jewelry as well. So this is another, I'm going to say, method of light work because this takes time. She was gracious enough to give us like a look behind the scenes and everything. This takes a lot of work. This is energy work as well because she's pouring her energy into each of these unique pieces. And it's, you just can't, there's nothing like purchasing jewelry that's handmade by a light worker.
I get a little bit.
Go ahead.
It's put in a box. My energy goes into the box as well. And then they get a little care package with that. And it's sent off with the same energy. So the jewelry gets the energy when I'm making it. It gets the energy before it's left for a good voyage to the owner or where it's going to. And then little goodies that I put. I have like crystals, little package, and some stickers and things. Just because it's fun.
Amazing.
Gotta have fun with it too.
Yes, absolutely.
But yes, it's like a gift
Absolutely.
package when they get it.
You guys you better go over there and because I might be ordering those lapis lazuli earrings. So y'all better hurry up. If you want those, better help get over there before I do.
If I can get this over there. There's also
oh, look at that.
pendant.
Lapis lazuli is one of my favorite stones. It's one of my favorite stones. Lapis lazuli, sodalite as well.
Yeah, I'm trying to get my Etsy shop all stocked up. I did have a website, but it was just too much effort. So I chose to pick my battles. That's why I don't have a website right now. I'm trying, if anybody's got an idea for a website, I'm all ears. Because I did try the Wix website, and some people it's good. For me, it just wasn't my cup of tea. And I picked my battles.
We'll chat. We'll chat offline. There's a few other options, and we'll figure out something to help you out. Joanna's saying that Shakima says beautiful, that the pieces are beautiful. Joanna says that she has several custom Kari pieces. High vibe and beautiful. Hey, Ms. B. Greer from Detroit. Hello.
Thank you.
Your Lions almost won yesterday. Anyway, I was watching a little football yesterday too. Oh, Adalia says she loves the earrings. She loves them. See, you're going to be making, I think you'll be making Heart of Inspiration team earrings. We're going to make the guys wear them too. Team earrings.
I'm actually working on making posts, but a funny little thing. Yeah, little post earrings, because I try to make jewelry for men and women and whatever, for anyone. So yeah, I'm trying to do that. In fact, I made some.
We'll do pendants. We'll be nice to the guys for right now, but we got to have some earrings. The ladies have to have earrings. Oh, I love that. See, I love a good bracelet, as you can tell.
I'm trying to make it so that anyone can wear whatever they want.
Yeah.
So
that's nice. So, okay, Miss Kari. So
yes,
if I remember correctly, you have written an ebook or ebooklet like specifically for us, for this group here. Not that you won't use it, but it's debuting here. Can you tell us a little bit about your ebook that you wrote? That's your resource for us.
It has to do with the chakras and the crystals.
Yeah.
And a little blurb about what each crystal does for each chakra. And a little bit of just about that.
You guys, she's not doing it justice from what she described and what I've seen.
I'm not very good at bragging.
No, she's not doing herself justice. You're really going to get a lot of very valuable information from her free resource. Okay. That's going to help you personally immediately. As soon as you go and a lot of you probably already have these crystals around and you may not have thought of utilizing them in this manner or not realize that they helped this particular chakra with this frequency. So please download that gift. If we can put that link in the chat as well so that we can pin that. please go and grab that immediately, because that is it's invaluable. She's not doing herself um enough
Tried
justice
to
at
make
all with what she's put together.
I tried to make the crystals common crystals that just about anybody would have if they're a crystal lover like I am. So that was the
Excellent.
other part that I tried to do.
And that's in and of itself is invaluable. Let me tell you guys, because I know some of you guys remember I was doing those crystal grids a lot lately. We'll get back to doing that again, but or before we'll get back to that again. But you know, there'd be some crystals I'd like, ooh, this is a cool crystal. Let's use this one. And child, people have to go run out and buy it because they didn't. Not everybody just has Amazonite and 5 or 6 pieces of Amazonite just sitting around, just like, oh, here, use me. You know what I'm saying? Now, it's a great stone. Love it. But, I had to start giving people time to acquire the crystals before they could use the grid. So the fact that she's chosen common, very common, um, it's just amazing. So please go and download that as well. I'm also going to put here um, Kari's link. So again, as I've been saying all day, if you have not yet registered, because we're all watching this on YouTube, right? For gratis, for free. Okay. But if you've not registered yet, that's okay, honey. I got it over here. For this Black Friday festival, and then gone on and purchased the VIP, right? Once we're done here and I wrap it up for the night, I'm privatizing this video. Okay. So now I want you to click the link, right? This link too. And I want you to go and sign up for VIP. What is your VIP offer for the VIPs when they sign up for just $27? What's your offer as well, Ms. Kari?
It's 25% off my jewelry and services. So so if you wanted my services, any of them, then you could get 25% off those and any of the jewelry that I have.
So guys, did you hear that? Did you hear what she just said?
I have made moonstone. I have a few moonstones. I'm reading the chat. Sorry.
Oh, moonstone. Oh, I love moonstone. I have.
Yeah.
I think Melissa bought me this moonstone owl. It's all in moonstone. I love it. So it's 25% off. 25% off. You can't. You guys gotta. Divine Empress Mystic Healing says she loves your energy. Everybody. So Babita is already a VIP, so she's gonna have that access to the VIP page. It has the link. There's so many amazing offers. You guys, please start working, start going on and clicking these links. And I'll post another post later on. And so you can go on still and get to it. Okay. But I need you all to go on and get the VIP. Okay. You can't beat this. Question: will you ship to Mexico, or can you ship to Mexico?
I ship everywhere.
Awesome.
I have free national shipping, free international. I would have to find out how much it is to ship to wherever it is, if it's international. So yeah. But yeah, I do ship everywhere.
So within the US, guys, it'll be free. But outside the US, it's gonna cost us a little extra. So give her some grace. But the fact that you can and you will is amazing. Awesome. I have a couple extra minutes here, right, before we wrap up. Do you want to take a couple questions if they drop something in the chat? A couple questions
Sure.
for it?
Sure.
Okay. Do you guys have any questions in the chat? You got any questions in the chat that you may want to ask of Miss Kari? Again, this is the link to her free gift. And then this is the link to enroll, sign up. Okay. Register, and then also grab the VIP option once you get past the registration. And if you just need the VIP option because you've already registered, I need you to let me know, and then we'll get you there too. But we're going to leave it for questions for a minute. Let me think. What was the question? One question that I wanted to ask about crystal healing. Oh, I know. So I've seen crystal healers. I guess you can do it any kind of way. When you're utilizing the crystals for healing and you're not in person, you're not with that person, or I guess if you are even, are you kind of like, this is a little technical, kind of almost sending your energy through the crystal? Kind of, does that make sense? Like channeling it through? Or are you just utilizing the energy, the frequency of that crystal kind of, and adding it to your own kind of to magnify the whole process?
So I hold the crystal like this,
Mm-hmm.
and I let my intuition do its thing. And I do my quantum breathing, and I send out love and light. So basically, the crystal has its energy. I have mine. I have spirit do its work because I'm not doing it. It's
Right.
all spirit. And how it
That's
works.
beautiful. That's beautiful. We have a question. So Jace says, I just had my first Reiki appointment in person. Lovely. Is there any crystal we should have close if the Reiki is done virtually? This is going to be I'm interested to see what you say because I have my own opinion. But what do you think?
If it's done virtually, which is the only way that I do them, you can have a little unikite with you. That's what I do with a little selenite, and a little labradorite also goes a long way too. And I'll have it in front of me, and that will help the energy. And unikite is really good for electronics. Like if you've got a cell phone, some people will wear unikite jewelry just because it helps out with that energy field.
What have I used? I've used hematite and shungite for electronics as well, especially like for 5G. Really blocks it too. I've never heard of unikite. I'm gonna have to go look that up. I like selenite. Okay, let me say this. For me, it's not a necessity. It's a nice to have. Because, and I think Kari would agree with me. Even if Kari doesn't have a crystal around her and she just happens to, if I were to call her one day and she's out and about and be like, I really, could use, some healing energy, whatever, even, which she probably would always have a crystal on her, but you know what I'm saying? Even if she didn't have any, she knows that she is a channel for spirit. And it's spirit, not her, not me, not even the crystal, right? That's doing the work. It's spirit. So that being said, if you're going to have any crystals close by, selenite, yes, I completely agree with her. Labradorite for protection is nice to have. As far as for electronics, I tend to use shungite and hematite. Because shungite actually, you can actually put into your water, and as long as it's not like polished with some sort of something on, coating, You can actually put shungite in your water, and you can actually ingest that. Like, not all crystals you can do that. Shungite you can. And shungite is just a really, I've kept it around I've got shungite everywhere. Another common one people would have maybe is like rose quartz. I tend to like to have something that's going to just kind of ease things. Rose quartz is very gentle, very good to the heart. And it's going to depend on whether that Reiki practitioner how deep you go. I'll just put it like that. Okay. But rose quartz is going to it's just going to amplify that love. It's going to amplify the love. That's a great question.
Thank you for asking that. That was a great question.
Citrine also, because citrine can like even out all the energies. You know, good, shadow, it just evens everything out. I like citrine as well. It's a great question, Jace. Great question. Okay. Oh, wow. It's coming up to the hour. You guys know what her offers are. Please go download. But this has been a tremendous day. I can't even. This has just been tremendous.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I really appreciate you coming and sharing. Is there any final thoughts you'd like to leave with us this evening?
Just have gratitude in your heart. And I'm grateful for being here. Lisa's amazing. Dr. Lisa is just amazing. And I'm grateful for the platform that she's created. Lightworker Academy has taught me so much and is completely amazing. They've got awesome coaches. And I'm very proud of my certificate. And there aren't words.
We're very grateful for Kari. We're very grateful for all of our students. And I have a unique experience with everyone, right? And a unique relationship. Sometimes I don't get to keep that relationship as long as I would like to, because we grow, right? And things happen. But I'm always extremely grateful for being able to grow with. And I just want to thank you, because a few months ago, I don't think Kari would have come on here like this. And to watch and witness the growth in you and your confidence and your practice and I'm just honored to have been able to be around for just a little bit. And I'm just very honored.
Right. I'm an emotional sap.
I'm not trying to make her cry. Like, oh, don't cry, don't cry. But thank you very much, Kari. I very much appreciate you. And you guys will be seeing much more of her. She may not know it yet, but I'm gonna be tapping on her shoulder for a few more things here. Can't wait for 2023. Yay.
One thing I did not realize when you were talking about November of 2020, when you first started with everything, I wasn't a student very far off from that. So I was one of those 8-week students. And I was like, and I'm glad that you've expanded things out a little bit, because I remember going through everything going, how do you get through all that?
No, you were an 8-weeker. You weren't even a 12-weeker.
Was I a 12-weeker? I may have been a 12-weeker.
I think you were a 12-weeker. So the 8-weekers, my firstborn, Joanna was in that group. Joanna was in that 8-week group. God bless them. Oh my gosh. Anyway, so then I expanded to 12 weeks. I thought that was a big deal. I wanted no time. I don't know, I'm very adventurous. I'm very like, oh yeah, let's just, and yeah. So I have to learn to be kind to other people
Are.
and not try
You are.
to
But you
shove
learn as you
50
grow.
pounds into a 10-pound sack.
I think the one thing to keep in mind, and this just a spirit just came through, remember that we're all evolving, even the teacher.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. I tell everybody else to give themselves compassion, and I don't give myself enough compassion. I
We're
expect
all
compassion
evolving.
from me. Yeah, we are. Thank you for reminding me of that. I appreciate you.
I appreciate
Okay.
you too. More than you know.
All right, beloved. All right. We're going to let you drop down and I'm going to close it on out. Okay. Thank you so much. You guys go get her, get it. Go get her ebook and she didn't do it justice. And then go buy book. Go get one of get what an empathic sponge. Is that what you called it?
I call it
Empathic
empathic sponge program. I
and
also do my, yeah,
go ahead.
I've got a few. I, I also, this is, I also love and light cleansing, which was on the video, is also home cleansing for spirit. So my son and I do that. So there's all kinds of things that I do. My son is just he's got his own unique abilities as well. So we just
Oh,
yeah, I've got a lot to offer in so many ways.
that's lovely. All right. Well, we're going to do it. That's amazing. All right, my dear. Thank you so much again. We so very much appreciate you. I just love you to pieces. Love you, love you, love you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dr. Lisa.
Thank you. We'll talk to you really soon.